Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Vanilla and our Hardcore Mage playthrough. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate you, and I hope you guys are all doing well. We're going to be making the run into Silverpine today. Which means, first and foremost, and the reason I am still in Undercity, is that we have to contend with the elevator boss. I looked at my deleted characters yesterday on the realm, and I saw our priest. And I just think to myself, man, that priest would probably be like in the 40s by now at least. Because the priest was unkillable, let's face it. Was the combat super exciting? No. Was the combat remotely exciting? Not really. Did I enjoy the pace of combat? Very much so. And we were getting into the point where, like, Shadow was about to get pretty interesting, I feel like. And it's weird, though, because when I think about classes that I would try again, I don't often think about the priest as a class. Which isn't saying that I wouldn't try it again. It did end up seeming like the really safe bet. That's what I was thinking to myself. But then, you know, I died in the elevator shaft, so... How am I looking? And I guess at least you'd think that would probably be something that somebody would do one time only. I don't think I'm gonna die on a hardcore run in the elevator shaft again. Now we do still have the things up at the Agamond Mills Cemetery. A few quests up there, but we're going to come back and do those a little bit later on. We could wait as high as like level 16 to really worry about doing that stuff. The plan for now is to at least get started in Silverpine, and then after a couple levels we'll hit level 15, and then we'll have to go to the Barrens and get a start on things over there. A couple of breadcrumbs that we don't want to miss out on experience-wise. It looks kind of like a sunny day here in Silverpine. We had a beautiful day here yesterday in southeastern Michigan. It was like the perfect temperature. It was cool, it was windy, but the sun was warm. Now we do have the Deathstalker stuff over here. I'm not gonna grab that stuff yet. We're gonna do that after we're sent back out this way. If we do this stuff first, it ends up creating like a weird cadence of running back and forth. Like we talk to them, and then we talk to a guy down here that he assumes we haven't talked to them. It gets pretty weird. And then you think, well, they're on your map, why don't you go do them? Well, keeping in mind that Questy is showing them to us, but we would not have any idea that there were quests there until the guy down here tells us to go that way and look for the Deathstalkers. Surprisingly, I haven't forgotten to spend any talent points. We are going to be asked to come back out and kill them in a minute, so he can just kind of wait. Patience. Patience. Let's make sure to grab the flight point right away. We are still set to the Gallows End Tavern, so we're going to change that. We're going to set our Hearthstone here at the Sepulcher. But let's make a round here and pick up all the quests first. Is there anything back here in the house? Doesn't look like it.
I have exactly what you need.
Guys, when in the hell did we pick up a green pouch? And why didn't anybody tell me? Yeah, I have no idea when we picked this up, but that's actually incredible. It's an incredible find. If anybody knows when we picked it must have been last episode, obviously, but for me that was yesterday morning, so I don't remember picking up a green bag, obviously. Hey, that's really cool.
Watch your back.
We could use a skinning trainer, I realize. We are going to be capping out on skinning pretty soon, which is not really what we want. No skinners here. I'll have to get us back to Undercity at some point.
I'm listening. What now? What now? Dark Lady, watch over you. Speak quickly.
And here's the quest to go up to the north and find the Deathstalkers Quinn and Rain Yorick.
Farewell.
We'll try to do the escort quest while we're up there as well, but depending on how many people are there will determine whether or not we get it done.
Our time will come.
So, we're going after the moonrage white scalps first. We need 5 of those. That's a level 10 quest. That's why I wanted to come here now, before going into the Barrens and doing anything over that way.
I'm listening. Beware the living.
So yeah, we'll head out. We will do the white scalps. I think I'll turn this one in, see what it changes into, and then we'll head to the north to take on, to find the Deathstalkers. We'll look for bears along the way. And then we'll have to go all the way to the northwest to find some spiders for skittering blood. But we might be able to do, kind of a loop here after we get this initial quest done. Let's get our buffs going. nice long 30-minute buffs that I don't often forget to put up. Yeah, see, now I'm thinking about our skinning. We're going to keep getting those skill ups, and we're going to cap out at 75 before I can get us to town. That was a pretty big oversight on my part. But skinning is pretty easy to level up. Skinning always gets way ahead of other professions. At least in my experience, it does. Who all are we contending with right now? We have over 50 people here in the level 10 to 16 range. That is a lot of folks. Then again, it is a Sunday morning, so that's kind of expected. Haven't seen anybody yet, but they're here somewhere. That bear was pretty tough. Yeah, he seemed to have a lot of HP, which I guess makes a lot of sense. But it took quite a bit to put him down. Yeah, he's taken a lot of frost bolts to the face. I mean, I'm thinking we are probably going to get a new rank of frostbolt at level 14 with the way that's not really hurting him at all. Simple birches of the monkey. Some agility, stamina. We have spirit. I feel like, unless they look really cool, I want to keep the spirit. I mean, they're cutoff shorts, you know. Who didn't have a nice pair of red corduroy cutoff shorts in the 90s that they cut themselves with a pair of scissors? Who didn't? I think we'll keep the spirit. It would have also been smart for me to make some mage food and mage water before I really kick things off. Let's get that going now. So far we've seen a lot of bears and we have not seen a lot of white scalps. We've seen a lot of white scalp corpses. We're seeing the evidence of lots of other players, we're just not seeing them or the mobs we need. We do need the bears and they do have a really crappy drop rate, so... If we have to kill an extra 24 of them down here waiting for white scalps, it's not the end of the world. I know, guys. I haven't had my potions out on the bar. I got them there now. I see you in the comments. I do read them all. I don't always act promptly or ever on feedback, but I do read all the comments. We almost tagged one, guys. We almost tagged one. It was a close thing, but no, he got there like 3 seconds before the cast would have got there. That was an unnecessary huge resist right there at the beginning of the fight. She tried to help, but I looked like a miss to me. Looked like a big old whiff. Okay, we do need to find some white scalps eventually, but apparently we can come quite far to the south here and we could still find them. Guys, your skidding has increased to 75. That's a glutton. We don't need a glutton. Here's a white scalp. I don't think I've ever fought them this far afield. I probably don't need to be throwing that fireball at all. It probably doesn't help us in the slightest because it's such a long cast and it takes so much mana, and Frostbolt is a really quick cast that we're speccing into and costs less mana. I probably don't need to be hurling the fireball. At the same time, I'm hesitant to remove it. Eventually we'll come up against like a water elemental or something that we won't be able to damage in any way, shape, or form with Frost, and we'll have to use fireball. And we'll be really annoyed about it when it happens, because it'll feel like such a long and useless cast. And we'll have to cast it so many times to kill the enemy because we won't be specced into it at all to improve it. It's going to be fun. Stranglethorn, I can think of. Water elementals there. Where else? Maybe not before Stranglethorn. There's that one quest where you go get like the water bracers out on the island. That was 2 resist in a row, my friend. That was 3 resist in a row? Okay. I mean, you guys saw it. You guys saw what happened. Are these guys especially resistant to either magic or to frost magic specifically? Because that was crazy. Just a string of really bad luck for me, I guess. I feel like we could start heading back toward the Sepulcher. And maybe we get the last 2 that we need somewhere over that way. Here we go. Surprisingly, we already have a gold at this level. Could it be just because of selling the leather? It has to be. I mean, to me that feels like a lot. I know we still haven't trained level 14, but we've trained every other level, and I have not been picking and choosing between spells. We've learned even Dampen Magic, which I will invariably forget to use. I even trained that. I trained Slowfall. Like, I trained stuff that I would not have trained in a hardcore run of the past in order to conserve money. And we still have a gold. So that's pretty good. Happy about that. Not that it really matters. I mean, the first thing we need gold for is our mount, so I always think about that. But hey, we haven't gotten close to that level, so... prove your worth is complete. Let's go get this one turned in. Guys, I think I have to jump a flight to the Undercity. I have to train skinning up. I can't keep running around like this. It's really, really bugging my OCD to be capped out. So, yeah, we'll get this turned in. We'll take a look at the follow-up, but I'm going to put us on a flight back. So, you feel free to skip ahead a couple minutes.
Hello. Remember, patience, discipline.
We're definitely going to go fight a couple of things till we hit level 14 before we get on a flight because, yeah, I mean, we're going to go train our skills. So let's come down the hill here. Should be some bears over here, maybe even some moonrage guys. And we'll fight a couple things till we ding. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes here. Well, I mean, normally there would be mobs to fight, most of the time. Today, they're cleared out. We need like maybe 2 more enemies to fight. Here we go. That was a good time to ding. Okay, now we'll head back to the Undercity. Let's take a look here. I think, yeah, we just finished off Improved Frostbolt. We've been missing so much. This almost feels like an absolute necessity before anything else. It's 6% reduction in their chance to resist. There's so many other, like, sexier things to take. Crit strike damage. freezing the target in place randomly is really nice. Reducing the cooldown of Frost Nova would be awesome. Increasing the duration of those chill effects. But man, elemental precision.
I'm listening. Speak quickly.
We didn't grab the flight point in Undercity. We didn't grab the flight point in the Undercity. Okay. Alright, well, change of plans in that case. Let's head to the north and we will we'll work on the Deathstalker stuff up here. We'll get that going. And then we'll head to the Undercity. Yeah, we have the flight point here, so we can at least fly back. We'll see if we can avoid getting killed by a Son of Erigel while we're back here. Just a wandering level 25 or 30 elite. No big deal. We don't want to fight any of the moonrage guys. We're going to have to fight them later. So we'll be avoiding as much as we can of combat here. What else do we have? The dead fields we can do. And if we cross paths with a bear here and there, we will take him out. That's a glutton. Burnt leather vest. Alright, we have to fight Knowles here until Nightlash comes out, and then we kill Nightlash, and we win. One second, guys. I have a crying puppy that needs a lap, so I need to find a safe place to get his little blankie and help him up here. Alright, and we're back. Let's see if he's very cat-like. I'm worried that he's going to start investigating my keyboard while he's in my lap while I play. He's getting taller and taller and taller. And he went to the vet the other day for his last round of shots. He weighs 6 pounds. I think most JRs end up weighing between 10 and 15 pounds. Now I'm starting to think he might end up being around 12 or 13 pounds. Which is fine. He'll probably always fit in my lap to some capacity, but I am planning to get a bigger desk so I can put his bed up on it. He has a desk bed on my wife's desk that he sleeps in. Because she has an L-shaped desk and she doesn't use the end of the L. So now it's a dog bed. And I'm a little jealous because my desk is not big enough for a whole dog bed. But soon, before he gets too big for the lap. And don't leave me a comment that it's not safe for a dog to be on a desk. He can't fall and hurt himself. He can already spring like 3 feet into the air on his own power, so there's no way that a fall from a desk would possibly hurt him. And there he goes, out of the lap and down to the floor. I guess he was not tired. He wanted a little lay and play, and well, Daddy can't play while he's trying to stay alive. Was he trying to heal? I saw his hands glowing green. That kind of worries me. Nightlash is still not here. We saw the Ravenclaw apparition. I'm not sure what that did. It looked like a couple of guys ran over to talk to him, which was a little bit weird. Have never noticed that before. Let's see. Let's make some more water. It's definitely a heal. Thankfully, it's not a huge heal. Still gonna put quite a dent in our mana. Sometimes we've walked up and she's already been spawned in. Other times we've fought a few guys and she's spawned in. This time we've killed quite a few and she's not here yet. How many is it going to take? How much murder and mayhem must we commit to get her to come out? I mean, I guess these guys are all undead, right? So it's not like we're killing people. Well, that heal was not advantageous. We definitely did not get enough mana before that pull. There we go. Okay. Spellbinder cloak with 12 armor. That's cool. It looks like a hand towel that we've tied around our neck. This is not good. We pulled 2 and one of them's a mystic, which means he's probably going to heal this one. Let's try to kill him really quick. Okay, the heal didn't go off. That's good. Freeze him in place. I could have sheeped also. Sheeping would not have been a bad idea. Thankfully, he didn't try to heal either himself or his buddy, because that would have been bad for us. I mean, maybe she's busy. Maybe Nightlash made other plans. I don't know that we're going to have the mana to burn this guy, but we're going to find out. We do not. It's close. Probably melee him down here. Very nice. 19 staff hit. See, that's why you keep your staff leveled up, boys. You never know when you're going to have to thump somebody. There's Nightlash. It was the lucky staff thumping that we gave that guy that had her come out. She just won't stand for that kind of behavior. We had to kill the entire field, basically. The entire field has been emptied. How it stayed emptied so far, I don't know. It's probably going to respawn on top of us here in a second. There's a warg behind us now. Oh, you did not get stopped by that. That was not good for us. There we go. Okay, and before everything respawns, let's move away a little bit. Let's make... oh, gosh. Let's just keep going. Yeah. Let's see, where are we going? Probably need to veer some this way. I don't want to be running through all these bears necessarily. Let's see if we can get somewhere safe. We can make some water. We can stop and eat and drink here really quick. We got lots of stuff going on though. Lots of movement here. This is a bad spot to be in. Bad spot. And we might have to either sneak our way out of it or fight our way out of it. I don't think we're sneaking our way past this guy. Not at level 13. Hey, we got a mana potion.
I am forsaken. Goodbye.
So now we need 6 discolored warg hearts. I'm going to keep making my way to the north here. We have a potential escort quest we could do. Oh, hello. Out of range. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I need blink. I need a little blink in my life. Somebody is already doing the escort quest. That's what's happening right here, so we won't be doing that now. So what we are going to do is we're going to make our way to the north, we're going to fight any wargs we come across, and we're going to head up to the Undercity. We need to train level 14, we need to get the flight point, and we need to train up our skinning skill to Journeyman. So that's what we'll be doing next. Do I want to come back here and skin all this stuff? Yeah, I do, because even though we're not getting skill up, so we are apparently making quite a bit of money off of it. So yeah, let's skin all of this. I had no idea which one it was going to attack. I'm just like waiting to see which way the frostbolt goes. I'm looking at the guy ahead. The frostbolt veers to the left. That was great. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be this guy. Oh, so much resist. Oh man, am I gonna have to, because that to me, a resist or two like that could really be the difference between life and death. But maybe not so much as we get more of our utility. So, I don't know, I'm really torn about putting the points into elemental precision. I'd be curious to know what you guys think about it. I feel like once we have Blink and Mana Shield, we're gonna be unkillable, except for, you know, when I get us attacked by 6 mobs simultaneously while we're out of mana. And at that point, elemental precision's not gonna save us either, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe I take one of the hotter talents in the next row. I like the damage on the crits, but I think I want to be freezing targets in place randomly. We fire off so many frostbolts. I feel like that's what I want. I know it's like a little bit of randomness, but it feels really good when you freeze somebody in place. You just keep hurling ice at them. feels bad when you misclick a potion. Yeah, I should put the potions on shift clicks. What doesn't it matter if I accidentally click the food? Not as consequential. If I accidentally click the potion, oh, that's awful. So yeah, let's put the potions on a shift click, and we will put the food down here. Okay, so conjure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I feel like we're making pretty good progress overall. Part of that is that I've been playing the mage a little bit more per day than I played the druid, so that way I don't have to really rush. But if I can play more, we can progress faster. We can either get farther or we can get as far as we're gonna get. Is kind of my goal behind that. And honestly, yeah, we've been playing other versions of WoW recently, but I keep getting called back just to play hardcore. There's so many good things going on in retail. It seems like it's such a good expansion, such a good patch. I have to, like, at some point, maybe allow for the fact that I can love World of Warcraft and I can love classic WoW, but maybe I'm not a retail player anymore. I don't know, part of me says that being a retail player just means making yourself get on every day and play. I don't want to make myself get on every day and play. And that's kind of what it feels like it takes, you know, if you're just not really loving it. And there's so much to love in the game, I just don't resonate with a lot of it in any way that makes me want to come back and play every single day. The grind is very obvious. The grind is a good grind. Like, the grind is good. It's rewarding. It's not punishing. It doesn't seem to take too much of your time. But it's obviously endgame grind the game. And we're waiting, guys. I'm talking and we're waiting. There we go. We're gonna be safe. And yeah, man, as much as I want to stay engaged with retail WoW, I don't know how much I can. That being said, I've really been wanting to do some group content. I've been wanting to do some raids. I've been trying to get on my Paladin in Wrath of the Lich King and pug some raids, but people want you to have 4,500 gear score, which I feel like you would need to be raiding to get. My Paladin has a 3,800 gear score. I did install the gear score add-on. I did install DBM. I did the things that like a good raider should do. And I try not to bitch about it too much. But yeah, I can't find raids that'll take me. We found those 2 raids. It seems like it was a one-off, man. Because now it seems so hard to find a group that'll take you. with a 3,800 gear score, despite having the full achievement for 25 men. People also wanting logs. I'll tell you this. I've never logged anything. I experimented with logs in Shadowlands. I watched Preach's video. I set up my logs. I set up my weak auras based on his profile, LVUI. Did all that crap. And I hated it. I hated doing it. I hated setting it up. I hated the whole process of logging, uploading the log, and yeah. It was a bad time. And so, like, I'm not gonna log. I'm not gonna make logs. I'm not gonna go onto Warcraft logs and upload my logs for Wrath of the Lich. I'm not gonna upload logs for content that I did fucking 10 years ago. That I've done that weeks ago too. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's frustrating that, like, the achievement isn't enough. It's frustrating, and that it turns me off. When people ask me for my gear score and they want to see logs, it turns me off. I don't even, and then I don't even want to play the game. It's like a little bit of a juvenile reaction to have, I realize. But it's my reaction anyway. I mean, I feel like people should see the achievement. They know you've done it before. They should take you along if they need you. They definitely just shouldn't ask you for logs and a gear score. Where's our trainer? You're not a trainer. Our trainers are all inside here, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at with Wrath. I need a solid group of 10 people. And then that way, even if like not everybody can make it to raid, we can just pug a couple people. There are great people out there who you can just invite and they'll do well with a little bit of coaching. And like I feel like I'm one of those people. Like even if I don't know something perfectly, I will definitely do the fight fine with a little bit of coaching.
That better be good.
Robert didn't even pay attention to what he learned. My thoughts are so wrapped up right now. Let's see. Arcane Intellect 2. Yes, we learned that one. Any more ranks to conjure food or water? No. We got Fire Blast rank 2. And we got Frostbolt rank 3. Like I told you guys that Frostbolt was feeling pretty weak, so I'm happy that we got Frostbolt rank 3. And that was it for that level, but yeah, that was a really good level for us. We should feel a big difference with our Frostbolt level 3. Let's find the Skinner. Down in the Rogue's Quarter, of course.
Be quick about your business.
Alright guys, I think that I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to take a little break, do a workout. I'm going to come back and play a little bit more today on the Mage. And I do think that we're just headed back down into Silverpine. I don't know if I want to fly down or run down. We might just want to run down because all this stuff we have is stuff to the north. Though if we fly down, we can grab the item out of the house. For some reason, we're not tracking that quest. So maybe we will just either fly or hearth down. I'll probably just hearth back. Let's sell some stuff.
I have exactly what you need.
Apparently, our inventory is burgeoning. Even after training all of our skills that rank, we still have 80 silver left. So let's not sell the discolored warg hearts. We need those for the quest. And yeah, haven't been using those. We can make more. Alright, yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate your guys' support on this one.
Farewell.
the mage continues to be a lot of fun. We will see how long she lives. Thanks again. Take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.